If you cannot take to this practice, then engage yourself in the cultivation of knowledge. Better than knowledge, however, is meditation. Better than meditation is renunciation of the fruits of action. For by such renunciation, one can attain peace of mind. So now there are two processes of Krishna consciousness. They are analyzed. The first process was direct. What is the direct process? Engage yourself in doing activities which are pleasing to Krishna. Simple. Direct. इधर उधर कुछ कहने की जरूरत नहीं. Direct. Just like some personality has come. Sir, what can I give you? Oh, direct process. There is no need of indirect process. Directly, without any hesitation, we come forward to do activities which are pleasing to the Supreme Lord. We are completely in absorption in that. That is what the highest platform. But you cannot be in the highest platform to therefore do sadhana. Or you cannot even do sadhana, then help people who are doing activities to serve the Lord. You cannot do that also. Sarva karma phala tyaga. That's why it was said. So now it is being explained. You understood the first three are direct process. What is the direct process? Be absorbed in the Lord. Nama Rupa Leela. Be absorbed. And if you cannot do that, that is the goal of all this exercise. What you should do then? Do sadhana. And you cannot do sadhana also. Okay, at least help the activities of Krishna consciousness. This is one part. Now, the indirect process is one which we know. Starts from Karma Yoga, then Jnana Yoga, then Ashtanga Yoga, and then reaches Bhakti Yoga. That's a general indirect process in society. Karma Yoga means basically Varnashrama. People are doing different activities in Varnashrama. And the result of that work, whatever they do, by that they worship the Lord. Just like the farmers also, they get their produce, but the result of their produce, they offer it to the Lord. Therefore, there are so many festivals. And the same way, a Vaishya is also doing business, and by the result, he also gives charity, he also builds temples. Prabhupada says he remembers when he was in his business days, if anybody, he was one person was there, he was making bottles, and he made a lot of money. He was a Muslim. Ek masjid banana. Previously it was anybody makes money, he wants to first make a temple for the Lord. Different kind of attitude. Today is a different. Now people will make for themselves a palace. Previously people are happy living a simple life. Correct. See the city, a lot of people, they don't see, we don't making a temple. They're very happy for making a palace for themselves. Basically, generally people are atheistic today. There is no sentiment for that. They don't feel happy. Okay, my Lord is worshipped. The separate issue. So that Karma Yoga, so Shudra offers service, a Vaishya offers Kshatriya. He also, all the beautiful big temples have been built by Kshatriyas only. And Kshatriya will also see by their work, the dharma as given in the Shastra is implemented. So he is also offering service to the Lord by his work. And kya bacha? Brahmana. So everybody is absorbed in the Vedic culture. That is the principle of Varnashrama. Samsiddhi Hari Toshanam. What is the shloka? Varnashrama Charita. Vishnu Aradhate. Na anyat tatosha karanam. There is no other purpose except Vishnu Aradhate of the whole Varnashrama. And there is one more shloka of Varnashrama. It says, Ata Pumbi Dvija Shrestha Varnashrama Vibhagashaha Swanushtita Samsiddhi Haritoshanam. This is the one I want. Haritoshanam. Okay? Vishnu Aradhate and Haritoshanam. Basically the meaning is same. The purpose of Varnashrama was to satisfy the Lord. Now that kind of Varnashrama we are not in. Are we in that Varnashram situation? So we may be doing any activity in the Vedic culture, somehow that activity gets connected to the Lord. Just like give an example. Suppose this whole city is Krishna conscious. Okay? You land up in the city. Whatever you do you will get some credit. You even take auto driver also take, all people are going to temple only in the morning. So auto driver का भी काम भक्ति हो जाता है, लोगों को temple ले जा रहा है. Whatever you are doing is getting connected to the Lord. But today, what auto driver is taking people to pub, bar, where is karma is getting connected. Very difficult to connect today. Previously, because the whole society is nothing but a big temple. The Lord is center who is being worshipped, and everybody is that He is the center of everybody's focus. So the Varnashma actually is nothing but four sections of society with different abilities cooperating for pleasing the Lord. What is the principle? Cooperation for pleasing. That's the principle of Varnashma is cooperation, not differentiation. Focus is cooperation to please the Lord. Focus is to please the Lord. It degraded, that's why it became caste system. But actually it is a scientific division of society to serve the Lord. And that will happen anywhere. You want to do some work, you need finance department, you need a visionary department, everywhere it's there. You have a labor department, everywhere. Every company has it. Naturally, that division occurs when you want to accomplish something. You don't want to do anything, why you have division. When you want to do something, you'll have to say, you take this responsibility. Our body also, hands have different responsibility. You don't say, I'll walk with hand. You can try, difficult. So different responsibility is given to different parts of the body because there is a work to be done, there is a cooperation. But, Shishi Radha Govinda ki. But if there is no work to be done, there is no point. So therefore, when people lost the very purpose of Varnashrama, it degraded to what is known as caste system. The caste system is not what the Vedic culture says. It's a deviation. So many people say they were reformers, as if the Vedic culture has. They speak like that. In history books and all, they read this person was reformer, as if the Vedic culture has. No. Vedic culture is Varnashma, not caste system. Caste system is by birth people declaring themselves to be privileged and harassing other people for no purpose. Varnashma is people cooperating to serve the Lord with different abilities that they are having. Right? Just like in a temple, somebody is cleaning the temple, somebody is worshipping the Lord, somebody is cooking for the Lord. There is a cooperation to glorify the Lord. Correct? The focus is the Lord has been glorified. Focus is not that am I been honored. No, has Lord been honored and everybody is happy. So the first thing is Varnashma. Now when you follow the principles of Varnashma in a proper Vedic setting, actually Varnashma to be brought in, first you have to bring cows. Actually, Varnashma is very difficult to implement if there are no cows, because Varnashma means the activities of Shudras, Vaishyas, everything, the economy is around cow and the land. So it's not easy to bring Varnashma today, but just giving an idea, because the shloka talks about it, because these all the Vedic instructions are in the Varnashma setup. So therefore we have to sometime understand. Now the 18th chapter Krishna will tell the different qualities of Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. We cannot bring back that system today, but we have to understand, because he's teaching in a setting. Krishna has given those instructions in a setting where Varnashram was strictly followed. Okay? So therefore we have to understand in what context he's speaking. So then, if you follow the Varnashma system properly, whatever duties you are doing, and the result, by that you are worshipping the Lord, by that sacrifice, the mind becomes purified. Therefore, Karma Yoga is different from Karma Bhoga. Karma Bhoga is earn and I enjoy the result. That is not Karma Yoga, that is Karma Bhoga. When somebody is sacrificing, but it should be voluntary, and person should really, that's why there is charity in goodness, charity in passion, charity in ignorance. Charity in goodness will only purify you. In ignorance there is no benefit. The goodness means it's given to a worthy person at a worthy time for the worthy cause. The charity in passion given grudgingly because forced to give. Sometimes it happens, no. 10 people go, how they collect chanda for a temple or any function, general society. 10 people go, they go to somebody's house, all there is friends, relatives, and they push him, you also do something. He gives something. They no, tu to itna kar sakta hai, you can do so much. That's all I think many people collect in the cities. They make a trustees, all the big people, and they go and bring money. They go, 10 people will sit. He can't say, I don't have money, they all know. But he is giving money grudgingly. He is not actually feeling for the cause. It becomes, and many times it is given for name. अरे तेरा तुम्हारा नाम आगे लगा देंगे, तुम्हारे नाम पे हो जाएगा, correct? That is Rajoguna. ठीक है? And still worse. Sometimes I remember one. We were in that one house, and one old man used to come every day. Only 10 rupees he gave me. So we didn't give him, and one day his family person came, they don't give him. So why? If you give him even 1 rupee, he'll go and drink. We have not, he's a drunkard, very heavy addict. We don't give him money because he drinks. But he keeps going all in the neighbor, begs for little money, so to drink. So please don't give him. So when you give charity like that, what happens? Charity in ignorance. Correct? You have to take the reaction for that also. If you give money to somebody and he drinks, you have to accept the reaction. True. Somebody is blind, you say, aankhein nahi hai, and you remove his cataract, and he watches movies, you have to take reaction for that. This word is very funny. You have to be careful. True. But anyway, Krishna is also watching to what extent we are responsible. Finally, he is also responsible. Correct? But generally, so anyway, so the first principle is that instead of karma bhoga, do karma yoga. Okay? Sacrifice. Then next comes, after karma yoga comes jnana yoga. Because by sacrifice, mind becomes little purified. It's not easy to sacrifice. Correct? अपने मेहनत की कमाई कोई sacrifice नहीं कर सकता मेरे लिए मैंने अपने मेहनत से कमाई है मेरे लिए correct it's not easy to give the next person comes Gyan Yoga mind become little purified because there is a yoga in his karma and now he start thinking for whom I am sacrificing and why yes the second question why I am sacrificing for who is this person. It's like if you go to society, generally people take pious society. There are many pious people in the city. We say we are going to have a Janmashtami. Please help us. So nobody, pious person, religious person, not say no. He'll give you say some donation. But definitely he is purified by doing that. Yes, sacrifice is hard on money. At the same time, you will start thinking, is God really there for whom I give this sacrifice? Correct? Because it's purified. And you will also feel obliged to him. You are very affectionately teaching him. Yes, Krishna is there. Krishna is Supreme Personality. He is hearing. He's also, when somebody is respectful, you can teach him. So without being respectful, how will he donate? So he also gets an opportunity to hear, interact with the devotees, see their eagerness to serve the Lord. That's why he sacrifices. At the same time, he starts becoming inquisitive about the Lord. That is Gyan Yoga. Correct? To be inquisitive and to know so many things, that is jnana. Or we can say jnana bhoga. Jnana bhog, but not jnana yoga. It becomes jnana yoga when you become inquisitive to know about the Lord. And then what happens next? When this happens, it leads to meditation. When he understands God is there, then it becomes, smarana becomes very strong. He starts meditating. Gets up in the morning, my Lord, today's day, give me the mercy that I can, as much service I can do, give me the mercy. That is, meditation has started now. Prayers have started. Correct? My Lord, forgive me. I could not do anything service to you today. Hari Hari Bifale Janma. Then, Manushya Janma Paya. Radha Krishna na bhajiya. Then, Janiya Shuniya Vishakhailu. Hari Hari. You say, my Lord, Bifale. I simply wasted my life. Janma gaya. Bahadiya. What is that? Manushya Janma Paya. I was so fortunate I got human form of life. Radha Krishna na bhaje. I didn't worship Radha Krishna. Janiya Shuniya Vishikalu. What am I doing? So this restlessness, that my time is getting wasted. I am not able to serve the Lord. It's very nice. It's very nice. It's wonderful. The next stage. Now meditation is developing. Correct? It's constantly thinking about the Lord. I'm not able to serve. My time is going. In fact, one very high meditation is there, but it's not easy. If he is Krishna's time is going. Because he feels he's the instrument in the hand of Krishna and Guru. If you waste his time, 5 minutes, you have wasted Krishna's time. That is very advanced. You understood? Suppose you are serving Krishna, you are doing something for Krishna, and somebody comes and interrupts you and tells you some Grama Katha. See, you have wasted Krishna's time. Because my life is given to Krishna. I was doing Krishna's work only. True. He doesn't see himself as independent of Krishna. That is very advanced. Let us not imitate. We are all unified. But that's a beautiful meditation. We're wasting Prabhupada's time. You're wasting Krishna's time. Because he sees I'm just doing the work of Guru and Krishna. That's very advanced. So that now becomes a meditation because person is constantly thinking of. In the beginning, the meditation, Prabhupada says, is not on the Lord, is on the service. Later, as you are absorbed in service, and if it is the service is done with offenselessly, correct? Not with pride, done as a servant and absorbed in service, is praying to the Lord. Slowly, the Lord's personality meditation starts. First you meditate on the service, then you meditate on the personality. The beginning stage is not that we sit and Radharani is holding a flower. She wants to give it to Krishna. And Krishna is busy pleased. These meditation Prabhupada is not told. For meditation he told, preach Krishna consciousness. That is a meditation for us. But when Krishna is pleased, that's why it said on the 4 stages, Kutichaka, Bahudaka, Parivekacharya and Paramhamsa. When enough preaching is going on, automatically preaching the philosophy, the message of Krishna consciousness, absorbed in spreading the message of Krishna, then he comes to Paramhamsa stage. When he develops meditation on Krishna's personality. Okay. And then what happens? Yes, then he doesn't have to move, he can just sit down. And then he comes to bhakti. When meditation, he strives to see the Lord sitting in his heart, which is there. Just like Narad Muni, when he was trained by the Bhakti Vedantas, and when he sat down for meditation, immediately saw the Lord sitting. Lord is so pleased with the service. And the Lord immediately reveals himself. And when seeing the Lord, he became so happy. Prabhupada makes a famous line there. He says, what we are waiting to see life after life, Narad Muni saw. Became so happy. Actually, हम कृष्ण को ही देखना चाहते हैं. In this world, we see so many things beautiful. It's nothing in front of Krishna. When you see Krishna, you become blind because he is the beauty. When you hear Krishna, you become deaf because his words are so sweet. There are 64 qualities mentioned of Krishna in Nectar of Devotion. It is said when Krishna used to talk to Nanda Maharaj, why we have to do this Govardhan Puja? It's so sweetly, he was telling the residents of Vrindavan, saying, he speaks so sweetly. That is Krishna, he speaks so sweetly. You hear Krishna or his flute, you become deaf because you don't hear anything now. So like that, similarly, just like we eat only Krishna Prasadam. Therefore, very famous statement, once you connect with Krishna, you cannot go away. Because you keep remembering that only. You connect with Krishna, you enjoy the Krishna Kirtan, Krishna Prasadam, Krishna's beautiful form, Krishna's wonderful philosophy, Krishna's all these things, then you cannot go away. Because it's a natural pleasure for the soul. Narad Muni says, even if you go away, again and again you will keep remembering those things. It will not go away. Because that was the real happiness for the soul. Correct? Why is it people take to Krishna consciousness? Because it is natural energy of the soul. Krishna, Nitya Siddha Krishna Bhakta. Chaitanya Charitamrita says soul is eternally a Nitya Siddha. And always is a Krishna Bhakta. It's only, he's little slumber now. Therefore, self-realization nobody has to give us. You have to awaken yourself. It is already there. We are not artificially imposing on the society to become Krishna Bhakta. Already everybody the Krishna Bhakta. Just he is little forgotten. We give the example. Suppose you tomorrow government sends on deputation and they send you to some country abroad and 20 years then you settle down there only. And then somebody says, do you remember we used to dance in Kirtan sometime? I remember. I used to go. You might have forgotten. You remember that one person? I remember. Correct? Suppose school do you go? You enter your school now, which you were there 20 years ago. It will take time, but slowly you remember everything. I used to sit on this bench. This used to be the teacher. It takes some time. The same way we were with Krishna. But you have forgotten. That's all. So it can be revived. The memory can be revived, and the process is Krishna consciousness. So either you directly take it up on respect of the word of the Acharya and Krishna, directly engage in Bhakti Yoga. That is what we are all doing. Have anyone ever seen Krishna? No. On the respect of the Shastra and Acharya, directly we are chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. That's the most intelligent person. First class intelligence. What is first class intelligence? If I say there is an electric short circuit here, don't touch. You say a reasonable person is telling, definitely I will not touch. Okay, first class intelligence. Second class intelligence will not accept any authority. Will go touch and he will jump in the air. Oh, really? Electric shock is there. Second class. What is third class? He's jumping. Again he's putting. Why don't you learn? So Kali Yuga people are third class intelligence. Therefore, sometimes the third class intelligent people rather every time are there, not only in Kali Yuga. Therefore, they go this step by step process. And it is possible in other ages. Other ages it is possible. You do Karma Yoga, very atmosphere. I told you, first for the Varnashram you need cows. Where is Varnashram without cows? Where are cows now? Where is agriculture now? Nobody does. So it's not easy to set up Varnashram today. And then they do Varnashram properly, different duties and responsibilities. Then what is happening next? They gradually get purified. They do Jnana Yoga. They try to understand about the God. And then after that, because everybody, whichever person, maybe whatever section of society, has an opportunity to hear about Krishna. Whatever role I may play in the society, that doesn't matter. But the evening, whole society will go and sit and hear about Krishna Katha. Previously, that only used to happen. Abhi TV jaake baith gaye. Previously, where they were sitting, you just switch off all the TVs. You see, all the temples will be full. Switch off the TV, cinema hall, just switch it off. Where people will go? Previously, now something is distracting them, correct? Previously, naturally, people used to go to the temples. They'll go and sit and listen some Krishna Katha, Ram Katha. So everybody has an opportunity to hear about the Lord, and as the Jnana develops, he starts thinking about the Lord, he starts praying about the Lord, just like residents of Vrindavan. Whole day were thinking and talking about Krishna. They were in total samadhi. And then what happens? Bhakti Yoga opens out. Correct? This is step-by-step process. But for this, there is no time in Kali Yuga. What do? Directly serve the Lord. But how do you do that? That is the mercy of Lord Chaitanya. You need faith for that. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu just accept. Therefore Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Iha hoite sarva siddhi tomara. If you agree this much, that every day, wherever I am situated, sthane sito, I will submissively hear the holy names of the Lord, and I will hear Krishna Katha from the lips of pure devotees. That much is enough. Your Bhakti Yoga will be taken care of. Correct? Bhakti Yoga starts with Shravanam. You are hearing from the authority. But you are not ready to hear to the authority and take the direct process. Come step by step. And for that, there is no time in Kali Yuga. So Kali Yuga, nothing will work except submissively hearing the process of Krishna consciousness. And that is, see, putting faith is a fortune. You put faith in a wrong place, you are unfortunate. You put faith in the right place, you are very fortunate. Correct? So you should use our little intelligence and put faith in the message of Lord Chaitanya. It is said, Hue Chamatkara. If you critically even analyze the mercy of Lord Chaitanya, you will see it's wonderful. Vichar korive hoye chamatkara. You will see so wonderful. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is so merciful that he is giving you the power to execute the direct process. Srila Prabhupada ki, Bhagavad Gita ki.